Ibn Qayyim, The War Inside the Heart. Reflections from Al-Fawaid. The man who studied the soul. Some books inform you, others expose you. Ibn Qayyim al-Jawziyya did not write Al-Fawaid to impress scholars. He wrote it to diagnose hearts. This book is not structured, it does not guide you gently, it confronts you, sentence by sentence, with truths you would rather avoid. And that's why it endures, because Ibn Qayyim understood something rare, that most people do not suffer from ignorance, they suffer from self-deception. Section 1. The Heart as a Battlefield. Ibn Qayyim begins with the heart, not the mind. He writes, "The heart in its journey to Allah is like a bird. Love is its head, and fear and hope are its two wings. A bird with no head dies. A bird with one wing crashes." In other words, a man ruled only by fear becomes rigid. A man ruled only by hope becomes reckless. And a man without love becomes empty. Spiritual imbalance is not dramatic. It is subtle, quiet, and gradual. And most men don't notice it until their prayers feel hollow. Section 2. Desire. The most dangerous enemy. Ibn Qayyim does not treat desire, hawa, lightly. He writes, nothing destroys the heart like following desire. Why? Because desire does not announce itself as evil. It presents itself as justified, as deserved, as temporary. He warns, desires blind the heart, and when the heart is blind, guidance becomes heavy. This is a brutal insight, because a man does not usually abandon truth knowingly. He abandons it gradually, one concession at a time. The tragedy is not sin. The tragedy is becoming comfortable with it. Knowledge without action is a curse. Ibn Qayyim was the student of Ibn Taymiyyah, and like his teacher, he despised performative knowledge. He writes, knowledge that does not act upon the heart is proof against its possessor, meaning, your knowledge will testify against you on the day of judgment. This should terrify any man who consumes lectures, books, and wisdom, but does not change his habits. Ibn Qayyim is clear. The disease is knowing the truth, yet failing to follow it. Because at that point, ignorance would have been safer. Section 4. Sadness, anxiety, and attachment to the world. One of the most powerful themes in Al-Fawaid is emotional suffering. Ibn Qayyim writes, whoever attaches his heart to other than Allah will be tormented by it. Your anxiety is not random. Your sadness is not meaningless. It often reveals what your heart depends on. He explains, the heart was created to be attached to Allah alone. When it clings to anything else, it suffers. Status, relationships, recognition, control. When these become anchors, the heart drowns. Section 5. Healing the heart. Unlike modern self-help, Ibn Qayyim does not promise comfort. He promises clarity. He writes, in the remembrance of Allah, hearts find rest. But he adds nuance. Remembrance is not repetition of the tongue, it is presence of the heart. He says, the heart that remembers Allah is alive, and the heart that forgets Him is dead, even if body walks. This is not a metaphor, it is diagnosis. A man can be successful, admired, disciplined, but spiritually lifeless. Patience, struggle, and true strength. Ibn Qayyim repeatedly returns to sabr, patience. Not passive patience, but resilient endurance. He writes, patience is half of faith. Why? Because every path to Allah requires resistance. Resisting desire, resisting despair, resisting haste. He says, the soul will never taste sweetness until it endures bitterness. Modern culture avoids bitterness at all costs. Islamic spirituality demands meaningful struggle. This is not cruelty, it is refinement. The unseen and the inner reality. Ibn Qayyim, like Al-Ghazali, believed the heart perceives realities beyond reason. He writes, the heart has an eye just as the body has an eye. When the heart is polished, it perceives truth intuitively. When it is rusted, even obvious signs are missed. This is why two people can hear the same reminder, and only one is changed. Ibn Qayyim is not asking you to become perfect. He's asking you to become honest. Honest about what you love, what you fear, what you rely on, and what you avoid confronting. Because transformation does not begin with ambition. It begins with truthfulness, with the self. The journey to Allah is short for the one who walks it sincerely. But sincerity is expensive. It costs illusions, it costs comfort, and it costs ego.